Today, I'm gonna show you how to make an easy and flavorful vegetarian chili perfect for anyone new to the vegetarian, vegan, or plant-based scene. Hey beautiful people, it's Melissa from Choosing My Health, and I teach you how to easily transition to a whole food plant-based lifestyle and thrive. And I am so excited because we're gonna make an easy vegetarian chili recipe that's meat-free and still delicious. I loved chili growing up, but when I went meat and dairy-free, I couldn't enjoy the versions I ate as a kid. Enter this recipe. It's bursting with flavor, you don't even miss the meat, and it's quick. Because making chili can be a long process, delicious, but it can take up to 6 hours to meld those chili flavors together, and that's fine. But when you don't got the time, but you still need, to hit that spot, you got this recipe, okay? And to cut down on time, we're using the Instant Pot, though you could use the stovetop too. And as always, at any point during the video, you can check out the YouTube description box for all the recipe links and resources in this video. And if that sounds like your jam, let's go. So I love the Instant Pot because I can cook everything fairly quickly in it and still release yummy flavors. If you don't have one, I highly suggest you consider getting one because it'll save you some time. Even still, go ahead and feel free to use that stovetop if that's what you're working with. So for our recipe, we're using overnight pre-soaked pinto beans. Studies show that soaking your beans overnight increases their nutritional value and reduces gas-producing compounds, which makes them easier on the tummy. Speaking about the tummy, if you're one of those people who runs away from beans because they make you gassy, trust, you ain't the only one. There are a lot of things you can do though to make your beans more digestible so you're not passing gas all day. I'll put a link for that video in the description box below. Now, let's say you didn't have time to soak your beans overnight. It's happened to me. In this case, you can pre-pressure cook your beans in your Instant Pot for 15 minutes before making your chili. You can also use canned beans if that's what you have on hand. Okay, to begin, we're going to prep our onion, garlic, and bell pepper by giving them a good dice. I'm using red onions, known as purple onion in some parts of the world. So cool fact, red and yellow onions are richer in antioxidants than any other type, let's say white onions. Red onions are specifically loaded with anthocyanins and flavonoids, which are antioxidants. And this is what gives these onions their beautiful purplish reddish skin. So whenever possible, opt for one of these. Now we're gonna press the saute mode on our Instant Pot for about 10 minutes and add a splash of water to make this dish oil-free. You can also use veggie broth. Next, add your onions and we're gonna cook them for about 2 to 3 minutes or until they're fragrant. And then add our bell peppers and our garlic for about, another 1 to 2 minutes or so. If things start to stick, simply splash in a little more water or veggie broth to deglaze the pot. Now we're gonna add in all our spices. Definitely helps if you have them all ready so you're not like scrambling around the kitchen, getting each and every ingredient. I'm gonna add my chili powder, cumin, oregano. Don't you just love the smell of oregano? I dried this one from my backyard, y'all. Super proud. And we're gonna let all these spices cook just a tad to release some flavor. Next, we got our diced tomatoes. I love using fresh tomatoes in this recipe, but any type of diced tomatoes can work. Fire roasted tomatoes taste really good in this recipe too. Chili has a lot of tomato, and research shows that cooking with tomatoes comes with extra health benefits. Heat processing actually enhances the nutritional value of tomatoes since it increases the availability of lycopene, one of the main antioxidants in tomatoes. So now we're gonna add in more tomato. We're gonna add in our tomato paste, coconut aminos, maple syrup to help balance out the acidity from the tomatoes, smoked paprika, some chipotle. The smoked paprika and chipotle deliver a lovely smoky profile to this dish. Cayenne for that heat. A little bit of cocoa powder or carob if you're caffeine free. This is gonna help give our chili some depth. Now, this is totally optional, but feel free to add in some jalapeno if you like some extra heat. Poblano peppers are delicious in this too, still giving you some fire, but not as much as the spicy jalapeno. When I do use jalapeno, I omit the seeds because they're really spicy. But if that's your jam, go ahead. Either way, these beans are still delicious. When I omit the jalapenos for the kids, they still go in for seconds. Now we're gonna add some salt to taste. Give it a stir. Add water. And now add our drained pinto beans. We're going to set our Instant Pot to high pressure for 25 minutes and naturally release it for about 15 minutes or so. Our beans are done. They smell so good. At this point, I like to sample a bit. You may find you like your chili a little sweeter. So go ahead and add a little bit more maple syrup or a little bit of coconut aminos if you want some more umami flavor. It's fully customizable and really easy to make your own. One thing I love about chili though are the fun toppings you can garnish it with. Some options are cashew sour cream, avocado, cilantro, scallions, onions, you name it. In fact, sometimes I'll top it off with a little walnut meat for extra texture. I'll leave the recipe for the walnut meat in the description box. This plant-based chili is perfect for any occasion. It's flavorful and satisfying and perfect for the plant-based movie. If you're on the hunt for more easy, satisfying, whole food plant-based recipes, I got you, babe. Check out my recipes playlist. I got a ton of yummy dishes to choose from, no matter if you're vegetarian, vegan, or whole food plant-based. In fact, this chili would pair perfectly with my double stuffed sweet potatoes that I top off with this super easy to make stretchy mozzarella cheese. Check that video out. And please subscribe if you want encouragement, recipes, and plant-based education. I love y'all and I will see you in the next one.